Y ¿qué pasa, Frunk? ¿Qué tal todo, pichita? Uy, qué pelos tengo. Cara de dejado tengo. Estoy hecho un desastre. ¿Qué pasa, men? ¿Qué tal todo? Pues aquí estamos. Un poco ya cansado, pero aquí estamos, al pie del cañón, con el directo de todos los días. ¿Y tú qué tal, pichita? ¿Has podido descansar un poco esta tarde? ¿O has tenido mucho curro? Bueno, pues vamos a ir dándole, ¿no? Al brujero.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Vale, vamos a ver. Habíamos completado la misión de la cabra. Le habíamos devuelto la cabra a este buen señor. Hostia, teníamos el arma hecha pisco. Deberíamos de ir a repararla. Vale. Le habíamos devuelto la cabra. Este hombre había hablado con los espíritus.
Go.
Vale. Este hombre había hablado con los espíritus y nos dijo que la hija del gordaco, del varón rojo, estaba embarazada y abortó. Y el espíritu del bebé abortado pues está causando problemas tanto a la madre, o sea, a la madre, a su madre y a su abuela. Y tenemos que averiguar, tenemos que hablar con el varón para comentarle todo lo que hemos averiguado. Pero antes vamos a ir a reparar, que nos hace falta.
Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Pues lo primero, sardinilla, tú espérame aquí, que voy a ver si reparo. Vale. Espérate, mejor pongo un marcador porque me estoy despistando yo solo.
Yeah?
Sí.
Craft special order weapons too.
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
Vale, a ver, ¿no puedes fabricar una cosa?
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
No sé si es fabricado o vender. No, esto es fabricar. No, espérate, que tenía que reparar, vale. Ya está. Reparamos todo y a tomar por culo. Talego.
So long.
Venga, pues vamos a ir a hablar con el varón y le vamos a comentar lo que hemos averiguado.
Take it easy. Giddy up. Take it easy.
Podría intentar ayudar a la abuela. A ver, una misión secundaria. En otro momento lo hago. Voy a centrarme en la historia principal. Hablando de historia principal, voy a ver que vale, sí. Tras la pista de Siri, vale. Este es el varón. Estos son misiones secundarias. Todo esto son las pistas principales, vale. Averigua si Siri está en Belén. Tengo que acabar los asuntos familiares, que es de Belén. Vale, venga, vamos. ¡Hostia!
Lightning strike.
Eso no debería de estar ardiendo. Tira, coño. El varón ha incendiado la cuadra.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies
Bueno.
into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
El varón es un capullo.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Usa piedra afilada para mejorar temporalmente tu arma. Si obtendré una bonificación. Nah, esto ahora mismo no me va a hacer falta. A ver si puedo entrar para... Tenía Queen puesto, vale.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Pues... No tengo mucho tiempo.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
¿Dónde
Coming
está?
to get you.
Venga. No, 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 no. A ver, venga. Uf, justito, ¿eh? Bueno, no he visto al hombre, no, o sea, estaba tan centrado en el oxígeno que ni me he fijado dónde estaban. Mira tú, gilipollas.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried.
Tu esposa, vale.
Or after you beat
No
her
fue
to
la
a
hija,
pulp?
fue la esposa, o sea, la madre de la
What
hija.
are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Fucking get out of here!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Coño. Sí que está fuerte el varón, ¿no? Ah, no, ese estaba cubriendo. Tomas por culo. Ven pa' acá, gilipollas. ¡Hala!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
¿Nunca pegaste a tu hija, de veras?
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defense.
Sí, vamos, la esposa ideal, venga, que sí.
Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
O sea, yo hago esto por Siri, porque si fuese por mí, le cortaba la cabeza al pavo este.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Claro, sabía desde el principio, me
Why
contrató
didn't
para que la
you tell me?
buscase.
Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't
Controlar a mi
control
mujer y a
my
mi
wife,
hija.
my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
¿Qué pasa, Dani?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
Voy muy a básquet. Mañana va a sonar la banda sonora de los Lakers. A ver, no es muy complicado. Los ejercicios no serán muy complicados.
I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, a little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
No te he dicho de cortarle la cabeza y ahora tengo humanidad con él. Joder. Comparto tu pesar.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
No quieres saber los detalles.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Mejor la primera.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already.
Sí, mejor.
Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Aún no he decidido qué voy a hacer.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
A ver, ¿dónde enterraste el feto?
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Luego vengo a por ti.
Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Despéjate. Vamos a ver, entonces tenemos dos opciones. O matamos a la criaturita o hacemos que se convierta en un espíritu familiar. Hombre, a mí me gustaría convertirla en un espíritu familiar, así no... Pide al varón que te enseñe dónde enterró a su hija. Además era una niña también. Oh. Venga, a ver, dime dónde tienes enterrado al bebé.
Well, ready?
Yes.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Vale.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Unas horas después.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
A ver cómo lo hacemos.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
La buena referencia a Berserk.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets very restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Venga.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
Trampa mágica, escudo, fuego, influye en las mentes de los rivales.
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
¿Qué pasa, Raru? ¿Qué tal todo, men?
How you like that silver? Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Espérate, ¿qué pasa? Ah, una aparición.
something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now.
Si se calma él, se calma ella. Todo bien, esperando a Moni para la llamada, a ver cómo está ella y eso. Espérate. Me he pinchado con mi suegra, que me ha dicho lo del bar familiar de Strange y me ha mandado el juego de mesa, no sin mi gato recién comprado de Amazon, directo a su una vez a la misma. Ah, vale, a su dirección. El miércoles le llega, qué guay.
You've got to bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it.
Come on.
Yo. Ya, coño. Hasta tranquilidad.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Qué pena.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Vale. He subido de nivel, chachi. Esto era en personaje. Hala, habilidad mejorada a tope. Perfecto. ¿Y cómo invoco? Supongo que tendré que esperar, ¿no? Quedarse esperando.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you.
Día.
Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Pues sí.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Qué guapo. Paso de sumergido. Aquí. No. Pues sí.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Mira, aquí hay algo.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here?
¿Y estas huellas no las puedo examinar? Sí, ¿no? Sí.
Horseshoe. No way a pitchbearer could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Llegaron aquí, se cambiaron de ropa.
field day. Still worth a closer look.
¿Más? Sí. ¿Otro? Joder. Más no, ¿no?
Should examine that horse carcass.
Joder. Espérate un momento, que me han dejado tieso, vamos. Bueno, espérate, que por ahí hay uno. Joder. Uf. He intentado apurar y me he comido toda la... Y no tengo más comida ni nada. A ver si me puedo hacer algo de alquimia. No, no puedo hacerme absolutamente nada. Pues creo que voy a meditar un poco. Vale, ya está. Atacaron al caballo.
What do we have here? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Nope.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Pero esto no ha sido necrófago.
Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
A tu puta casa.
fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Las encontré. Creo.
Who's that? Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
No te hagas
Sorry,
entonces.
sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir.
Sí, lo sé.
Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
¿Dónde está la
What
mujer?
happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
¿Qué pasó
Fine.
luego?
What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its
Eso
head
fue lo
off,
que atacó al
carried her off
caballo.
into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Vale. Gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Vale. Vamos a salvarla.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Ea. Y Sardinilla aparece de la nada. Vale, ya sabemos dónde está. La hija está con el hermano del hombre, del pescador. Y la madre se la ha llevado una bestia, que no sabemos qué es. Pues vamos a comentárselo a su marido. Espérate. Encuentra a Tamara, la hija del varón en Oxford. Voy a encontrar a Tamara. Cambio de planes. Sí, vamos a ir a por Tamara. Antes de ir a hablar con el varón. Uf, pues sí que está lejos, ¿no? Bueno, pues nada.
Go, go.
Espera, que esto se está redireccionando mucho.
Faster.
¿Qué pasa? Coño, que están al 13 los putos bichos. No sé yo si debería de estar aquí, pero bueno. Coño, Sardinilla, no me toques los huevos. Me falta mucho. Todavía queda un camino muy largo.
Come on now. Move it.
Vamos a ver, que quiero cruzar por aquí, por favor.
Whoa there, Roach.
Coño, tendré que cruzar el puente. No sé por qué el puto mapa me indica para allá.
Faster.
Crawl back under your rock. Honouring the fatherland.
Long live acceptance. In a hurry. I feel like puking up that skin.
Watch your step.
No me van a dejar pasar.
Whoa there, Roach.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Vaya, hombre.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Pues nada, muchas gracias.
Farewell.
Por nada, cabrones. Me venía aquí para nada. Pero para nada. Y supongo que estará todo cortado, evidentemente. Pues nada, voy a hablar con el varón y le comento dónde está su hija. A ver. ¿Qué hacemos si no? Primero el árbol del ahorcado, así ya tengo el viaje rápido. Y ya está. Vamos a ver, viaje rápido. Pues vamos a percha del cuerpo. Percha del cuerpo.
Got their asses whipped like a no big rat whore. You surprised? My throwing in this right.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Que salva a todo el mundo. Hay que llevarse bien con todo Dios. A ver, una peleilla siempre es de agradecer.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner, wanted to ask you about something.
¿De qué se trata?
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
I don't want to hear this.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
La muerte de un familiar siempre.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
Ooh.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Venga, vale, que sí, que voy.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement.
Oh.
And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to
Pues mira, ya está.
without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt.
Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Y ahora juego como Ciri.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh.
Creo.
To hunt
Yo
down a
jugaré como
wild
Ciri.
boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Siri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
En Carmoren.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
Soy la excepción.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
¿Tienes miedo?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
Ah, vale.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Norte de Temeria.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Vale, a ver, ¿juego yo o es cinemática? Juego yo.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
No sé si debería haber seguido la línea de puntos. Vale, le llevo ventaja. ¿Gané? Sí. Facilito.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Uf, peligro. ¿Otro grifo?
Another chance to win.
Eso parece. Eso parece, no, eso parecía.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
Oh, y con
You're a
esa mirada.
fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Sí, hombre, voy a jugar yo ahora al win. Vale, venga.
So long.
So long, gay Bowser. Otra cinemática.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
Una muñeca.
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Vale, vamos a ver. Sé que Tamara está allí. Voy a intentar buscar todas las pistas que pueda para localizar. Pocas pistas voy a encontrar. Voy a tener que ir a pata. Misiones. Voy a tener que hablar con Tamara primero y luego buscar a su madre.
What's that you're muttering?
Got that arse's whipped like a Novigrad whore. You surprised?
No tengo ningún viaje rápido por aquí ni nada. Bueno, pues nada. Llévame al árbol del ahorcado. A ver, ¿qué tal? ¡Wow!
Let's go.
Casi estampo a Sardinilla contra el... contra el fondo. Joder.
Hey-ya.
Vale, el puente estaba para allá.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel. In a hurry.
Vamos a ver si ahora me dejan pasar.
Halt! You need to present a pass if you want to cross.
Tengo un paso.
This would mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Ah, pues ya está.
Come through.
Bueno, espérate, voy a coger el caballo.
In a hurry.
Ya, hasta luego.
Long live Radovid.
Crawl back under your rock.
Hey there.
Venga, ya tengo registrado el punto de acceso rápido. ¡Vamos!
It's hard to believe Nanka dabbled in
Anda.
Everyone to me! To me! What can I get you, good sir? Of everything from apples to Xander.
Paper, please. Bottle of ink.
Oh, I'm out. Requisitioned by the army to support the war effort.
Paper?
Hey!
Which war effort?
Go on, don't think twice. Just announcements, ordinances, and decrees must appear on something.
Huh? Geezer copper?
Redania.
Vale.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Gato.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
¿Esta es
Yeah.
Tamara?
See if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
Espera.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Te comprendo muy bien.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Cuéntame tu versión de la historia.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
¿Qué le pasa a tu madre?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. She must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
¿Quiénes son esos amigos?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Cazadores de brujas.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Bueno, ¿y qué de tu padre?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
¿Y tú quién eres?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own
Me la suda.
decisions.
A ti te pasa algo.
A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Está desesperado.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity.
A ti te pasa algo, tanto
Stripped
tose.
you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Yo quiero buscar a la madre de esta chavala, ¿eh? Gato. Vamos a ver. Mordisquito se llama el gato, me encanta. Habla con el varón sobre Tamara. Pero no está lo de buscar pistas ni nada, ¿no? Es que ahora mismo el buscar pistas está complicado. Bueno, pues nada. Vamos a hablar con el varón de su hija. Miau. ¿Pasaba algo si les daba...? A ver qué hace. Carta misteriosa. Todo listo, solo falta que vengas. Cuando le habla el comandante de tu compromiso y entusiasmo, accedió a aceptarte al instante de nuestras filas. Primero tendrás que someterte a una instrucción preliminar, pero sabes montar y blandir una espada, por lo que los fundamentos ya los tienes dominados. El resto no te llevará mucho tiempo. En cuanto vistas nuestros colores, partiremos en busca de tu madre y la encontraremos, te lo prometo, aunque tengamos que peinar cada rincón de Belén. Por eso va a estar soberano de leer, portador presente tiene derecho, vale. No me interesan las pipas. Una botellita de agua. No creo que encuentre nada más aquí. Vámonos. Calla, coño. Vamos a ver, voy a buscar el viaje rápido. Ah, sí se puede cambiar de... Qué guay.
Long live Radovid.
Espérate, que aquí hay uno. Shh, quieto. Joder, ya me está pidiendo el cuerpo relax.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? I tried to dance with Witcher.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Coins que não se pode usar. Agita el punho com ira. Agita el punho com ira.
Agita el puño, hijo.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all...
¿Qué esperaba?
Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So long.
Hemos voltou ao Y e a mais de chil, mas de tranquilo sem passar fenzante. Que bonita mejor.
Más de tranqui sin pasar a un fensan. Que Moni está mejor. Me alegro de que Mónica esté mejor. Investiga. ¿Y cómo investigo yo esto? Vamos a ver. Misiones. Totalmente consciente sería... Esto también es Tebelen. Novigrado. Y la de Skelegen. Skillish no la tengo. No sé si me renta ahora ir a por la bruja. Investiga todas las pistas que quedan en Belen y encuentra a la mujer del varón. Pues no sé qué hacer ahora. ¿Dónde puedo seguir avanzando? Mapa del mundo. Estos son lugares sin descubrir. ¿Dónde podría ir a investigar? Que quedan en Belen. A ver, lo que me queda en Belen es la persecución de la bruja. Voy a probar con esto, a ver. Uf, pues sí que me pilla lejos, ¿no? Espérate. Voy a tirar un poco de de internet porque estoy despistado. La bruja, la puta hoguera. Ahí, ahí. Investiga todas las pistas. Vale. Coño, se ha acabado la música así de golpe. Me ha asustado. A ver. Sí, todo esto ya lo he hecho. Continuamos la misión, vale. En este momento habrá recibido pequeña sala. Tienes que regresar a la percha del cuerpo, hablar con el varón sobre Tamara. Tras la conversación verás que aún queda el objetivo. Pues bien, hay que hacer una misión principal. La persecución de la bruja. Pues ya está, ni 1000 palabras más. Vamos a hacer la persecución de la bruja. Ven, Sardi. Voy a quitar... Ahí está.
Go, go.
Come Gerubier ti dice, la bruja la puta hoguera proprio non gli gusta ni Steven Universe ni in
Let's go.
A mí no me gusta Steve Universe ni... Bueno, no es que no me guste. Es que no me llaman la atención. Así que yo también debería de irme a la hoguera. Bueno, pues vamos a ir a hacer la misión de la persecución de la brulla. A ver qué nos encontramos. Ve va, que es para allá. Puto caballo. Sí, hombre. En eso estaba yo ahora pensando. Creo que es aquí. Vale, a ver, ¿dónde hay una taberna por... ¿Dónde hay una tabernita por aquí? No veo que haya muchas tabernas por aquí. No. Algo se ha marcado. Mantén la distancia de las chismosas para que no vean como... Ah, vale. Encuentra a la bruja por tu cuenta o pregunta al habitante de Sotomedio. Que te jodan.
Not from Velen. I get it right?
You did.
So, where you from?
Originally, Rivia.
Rivia? Blimey. That's a ways.
Estoy buscando a la bruja.
A witch lives around here somewhere. You know her?
I do. From afar, that one, like yourself. But she listens, understands. Helpful. Not like the old witch. That one were deaf as a stump and mean to boot.
Know where I can find her?
Go to the pond. Wild swan swam there once. Trail starts there. Follow it to a great stone. Drop where it lies by a devil that a farmer tricked into thinking it was a giant egg. Then go right into the woods. You'll pass a destitute cart, and near it find the witch's hut.
Thanks. Been a big help.
No me he enterado de una puta mierda. Paca sardinilla.
Come on. Oh, sir.
Slow now. Whoa, must be a large stone near the pond.
Bah, voy andando. Acabo antes.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No.
Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Ahí está.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor, pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in the mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to hire, apt to take revenge.
Normal candle. Anyone home?
¿Dónde está? Lápiz de ojos instantáneo. Cuando se carece de productos profesionales es posible tener un lápiz de ojos negro a partir de carbón medicinal molido, mezclado. Vale.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Si estaba aquí hace un momento, ¿no? Ah, vale.
Now,
Trampilla.
where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or...
Un portal.
This is where she disappeared to.
Pensaba que era una trampilla que había... Que la trampilla que había aquí. Dame un segundo. ¿Esto es todo para saquear? Bueno, pues nada. Vámonos para arriba. Querido, te escribo porque te preocupará que siga enfadada. Tú sabes que de sobra que no soy nada rencorosa. Te perdono. La culpa de todo es de tu... hermetismo. Tan raro es que me interese por la investigación de la peste. Me encanta verte trabajando. Me encanta verte trabajado en la torre. Por favor, aunque no quieras hablar conmigo del resultado del experimento, no me niegues ese pequeño placer. Si serás... No te necesita. Mañana por la noche viene a verme. Lo aclararemos con un vaso de vino. O dos o más. Bueno, pues nada. Habrá que atravesar el portal, Geralt.
Well, nice.
Ni tan mal, oye.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy. Greetings, Witcher.
Bueno, que estoy en directo, que me banean.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No, to talk.
Turn around and wait.
Denunciadito, papu.
Denunciadito, papu.
Te la vuelta, coño. Ay, Geralt. Hala, ya estoy vestida.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do.
Y lo sigo odiando,
Now
ahora más
more
que
than
nunca.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
¿Alguna noticia sobre la otra hechicera de Logia?
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
Vale, ¿qué estás haciendo en Belén?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them.
Pues lo lleva claro.
Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Por la Inquisición.
Changing the subject.
Cambiando de tema. Espérate, no.
So, bet you saw this question.
Let me think.
I'm in hiding.
Mean the persecution mages?
Yes, that's exactly. Witch hunters.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
¿Y por qué Belén?
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Bueno, volvamos al tema que nos
Changing the
concierne.
subject.
Busca a cierta jovencita.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Alguien que discutió con una bruja.
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
Ella no es de aquí.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
¿Quién preguntó?
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
Mi gratitud no basta.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
¿Un elfo mago? ¿Cómo se llamaba?
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
¿Y qué estaba haciendo en Belén?
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he'd found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Vamos.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cyrilla too.
No podemos irnos todavía.
Can't go just yet.
In that case, we'll meet there.
El ciervo, se ha bugueado. Vale. Pues familia, voy a guardar partida. Guardar partida. Asuntos familiares. Yes. Y con esto y un bizcocho. Hasta mañana a las 8. Gente, muchas gracias por todo. Espero que lo hayáis pasado bien. Yo voy a ir cortando ya. Que ya el cuerpo me pide hacer mi misión. Ahí en el lopecito, ahí. El cuerpo ya me pide descansar y desconectar. Así que nada, chicos. Muchas gracias por todo, como siempre. Espero que lo hayáis pasado bien. La verdad que se está poniendo interesante esto. Y mañana examen de base de datos. Uf. A ver, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Hay que tragárselo. Está chill, me alegro. Pues mañana empezaremos algunas misioncillas de del nuevo preparche del WoW. Que ya tenemos contenido nuevo. Mañana martes. No, mañana es martes. Creí que estábamos ya martes. Eso ya, el WoW lo tendremos el miércoles. Mañana seguiremos con el brujero. Y el miércoles ya haremos la primera cadena de misiones del preparche. Así que nada, familia. Me están ya aporreando la puerta. Para que me calle ya.
La bruja, la puta güera.
Así que me voy callando ya la puta boca. Bueno, chicos y familia, espero que les hayáis pasado bien. Un saludito y ya nos vemos mañana. Vámonos, átomos. Venga, vámonos.
Venga, vámonos.
Venga, vámonos. Hasta mañana, Raru.